us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Something to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, everybody. We had so many plans for tonight, but due to, we were actually going to have Jen Finnerty on, but some legal stuff happened and we can't. So then we were going to have Dylan on, but Dylan's under the weather.
Yep.
I think he's exhausted and he's got allergies and he's
old.
He's old, he's tired. But then, so I was like, well, I need a video. So I picked that one because it's all about the boots on the ground from last year. And just so if no one saw it or was there, that's what it was like. There was just food everywhere and people gathering everywhere and like all the cool shirts people made and, you know, all the American flags. It was just a really cool time. And, you know, everyone's just so passionate about it. It was great. So I thought I'd play that again. So yeah, boots on the ground, yo.
Yeah, I think, you know, again, seeing that video, watching it back and looking where we are now, I mean, this trial is 100 times different as far as location. You know, the buffer zone is that much bigger. The you know, even the turnout. I know as the trial went on last time, you know, the turnout became enormous. But will that happen this time around? I don't know. There's not room down there.
Yep.
It's not a comfortable vibe like it was. And
Well, they pushed us out.
They
They won.
Yeah.
You know, all we could do was comply, and it sucks. But I think we'll all it'll all be worth it in the end, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you know, the people that are down there, it's just it shifts. It's different waves of people and people coming down when they can and doing what they can. And that's how it's been all along, you know? So, I mean, just because you can't make it down every day for this trial and you could last trial, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, you know, that doesn't sway my thought of like anyone has well, this person's not dedicated anymore. It's like, no, we know everybody's dedicated. You know,
We all do what we do. We all make up this movement, and we all have our special thing that we add to it. So even like Dana said, if you can't make it, we can't make it. You know, like
Yeah.
you just, spread the word, talk about Karen, talk about this corruption. I see it all over the on social media. You guys are doing great. It's awesome. Keep it up.
Yeah, talk to you talk to your families, you talk to people at work about it, just let them know about the case. It's weird because when we're live and there's people that pop into the chat, not so much on here, but when we're at the courthouse or that type of a thing, there's people that are, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And it's like, do you live under a rock? But it's like, well, maybe they truly don't know, so it's our job to educate them and give them, the quick overview, or at least point them in the right direction instead of being like, what's the matter with you? Beat feet, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's, we got to continue to, play nice with people and do what we have to do just to get the word out there. So it's been a long road. There's been a lot of stress. There's been a lot of, just different things that have occurred over the course of time. And, we deal with them as we do. I mean, it's like, we're a family, and then your families, everybody's got freaking families that are dysfunctional.
We all have issues.
So, I mean,
we've gotten this far.
Yeah. But people have family members that they, close to for years and years and years that they don't freaking talk to anymore, and they whatever for various reasons. It doesn't make a difference, It just happens. It's the course of it's just nature taking course over the past of 2 years with us doing what we're doing and being in each other's lives as virtual strangers. So you got to basically look at everything that happens and say, well, you know what, shit's bound to happen, and it's all good. We just push forward. We're here for all the right reasons. That's all that matters.
Yep. I'm seeing your comments about Jen. We'll get to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Yeah.
Like the tears, though. Come on.
Yeah, she's a. Yeah,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to Jen.
We got to go through our stuff first,
Yeah.
and then our informational section,
the informational
portion of the show.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So yeah, I guess we'll just talk about in front of the courthouse. So again, as most know at this stage, that we've teamed up with Dylan, the alternate corner, to do, a joint stream. We got our shirt. Dylan made these here. It says "Hey Now" on the back.
Yeah, it says "Hey
I'm
Now."
not getting up because my back hurts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get up. I just sat down.
I'm old.
I'm down. I'm down for it.
Exactly.
I'm down for a couple hours.
Exactly. But yeah, so we got the teams assembled, and it's been great. Everybody's just above and beyond, and everybody's taking shifts and doing what they can do. And Dina can really be there, Tuesday morning. So she's been going out at Tuesday morning. She was there today, and Kurt is like freaking like a man reborn.
Like Superman.
Yeah, seriously. Like he was like, I don't really know what to say when I get the camera and all that stuff, but I'll help out if you guys need me. Now he's just like, hey now, I'm here.
The star of the show.
So yeah, but again, like we always said before, everybody brings a different perspective. I even had, and I'll say this because I said it to her last night as well, but Brandy's kind of like same as Kurt. What do I say? How do I go? I'm like, Brandy, like we wanted you involved in this because of what you bring to the table as well.
Yeah.
Speak, way what we just watched you, what you posted earlier.
We were getting ready for the show. I'm just randomly like throwing stuff out just to vent, and Dana's listening. And we were talking about Bev today, and like how she just kind of like, was it really necessary to say to Alessi, I'm just going to ask you one question. I want a short answer. And like, she already knew like that she was going to allow it.
Mm-hmm.
So why do that
freaking
monkey show?
Yep.
Like, what's your problem?
Yep.
What? And she didn't even let him answer. Actually, she did let him answer the question, and it was like, boom.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it doesn't even apply.
Yeah, by the way, yeah,
jackass.
exactly. Seriously.
Nice
Yeah.
test. I passed. Move on. Yeah.
I swear to
So-
God, that's what I think she does. Is she tries to test these people, and then
Yeah.
it's like, listen,
And they're
they're
smarter
not
than
there
she
yet.
is.
Exactly.
But Brandy, and then I was like on Facebook and I saw a video and I'm like, this is what I love about Brandy.
yeah,
She like thinks the same way as me. Like we say the same exact things about every subject. It's like
yeah.
she gets it. She
Yeah.
gets me anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So again, like I said to you last night, Brandy, just be you.
Yeah.
That's what we
Just go off if you want. Like,
just, you know.
you know?
We always gotta remind you to play nice because you mentioned that earlier today.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I need to be reminded. So
Yeah.
you're doing good.
Everyone's
Just-
doing
yeah,
great.
Exactly.
It's freaking, do you guys like it? Do you guys like the joint stream and the whole collaboration? I hope so. It seems
Yeah.
like people are watching. So, and I love the chat. The chat is
Oh, yeah,
so
chat's great.
freaking funny.
And then again, we got the different perspectives. So Erica comes in, she brings
Mm-hmm.
her own flair to it. And she's very, let's go do this. And like Dylan and her the other day at Walmart was freaking
Oh my
absolutely
God,
out of
that was just-
control.
I wanna
But the
watch
two of
that
them are
again.
fantastic together.
Yeah.
And then Scott comes on, and Scott has his perspective on all. Scott stands there and he's quiet and he holds his flag. But if Scott gets to talking, it's great.
Yeah.
I love hearing your
Just
perspective.
ask him a question on
Yeah.
how he thinks about something, and
Yeah.
he'll tell you, and it's smart.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, did we miss anybody? Hold on, I want to look at my shirt.
No, we
Oh,
got everybody.
well,
I
then
think.
there's Dylan, but we won't talk.
Well, yeah. I'll talk about Dylan.
I said enough nice things about Dylan last week. I'm all set. I'm burnt out for the month.
Can you see our dog? Look at
Oh,
him.
yeah,
Look at his face. Look at him.
I'm just gonna sit here. With
Maybe
him.
they won't see me.
I want to be with you guys.
You won't leave my side. Chevron,
Yeah.
look. Say hi. Say hi. No,
Look
over
at him.
there. He's not. Yeah, say hi.
And he's like, where?
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. Are you on the show?
Oh, God.
Can you say hi?
Yeah.
Can you say?
Dog.
Sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, I love the collaboration that we have going on. I think it's working out really great. If anybody has any suggestions, there's still things that we're working through. Court timing and Bev's sidebars, and Dylan's actually here and he's not behind the desk. And again, the shout out to Mexi Texi. She's holding down the fort like nobody's business. She's running everything behind the scenes. She's the one that's pulling up the trial and
Playing that cool music.
putting the music out and putting all the chats up, and she's running everything. So I truly appreciate it. It's not easy because you have, for one, you're out of state. It's like, okay, and you're working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
she's got a job.
so you're trying to just do everything that you can do, and then people are bouncing in and out, and we don't know who's going on next because some people have to take off, and we tell everybody too. It's like your family and your personal life comes first. If we have nobody down there to stream from the courthouse, then we don't have anybody to stream from the courthouse,
Exactly.
but we'll still show the courtroom and that type of a
We'll
thing.
still stream with, yeah.
Yeah. So it just, it's just one of those things.
We're real people.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And that's why we are the way we are.
Yep. So but she's been tolerant. So, Mexi's been doing a great job. So I appreciate it very, very much. More than you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of shout outs, actually, who else? Oh, the mods. Obviously, we're going to give them all a big shout out. They've been busy. I find that when we go live on site, like just on a whim, like Dina went live at Legacy Place last weekend, or every weekend, or when we go live out on the bridge or something, whatever the case may be, the trolls are out in like full force.
Yeah.
We have a scheduled stream like this. It's really, it's not horrible, but
It doesn't reach as many people. It's not like, all over the world and stuff.
Yeah. But that's that algorithm thing, and that's why the likes get things out there. So it's like a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
You get more people to like your channel and then watch your channel, and they come in and they just talk shit.
Scott, I could have streamed Karen leaving the court, but my truck battery went dead and I needed a jump start.
No.
That was awkward.
Oh God, Scott.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Scott's like, I just got new tires on my truck, and now I gotta
Oh.
freaking my battery's dead. Damn it. Sorry,
God.
bud. Who else? Oh, I do a quick shout out to Helena Rafferty. Congratulations
Oh yeah,
on your
congratulations.
retirement.
I hope you're enjoying your
Yeah.
what is it, 3 years?
Yeah, whatever the hell. I don't know.
2-3
I don't even
years.
know. I didn't hear much about that. So
Yeah,
Dennis,
she's out.
Dennis, I don't know what she's getting for a separation gift, but if you happen to know, throw it in the chat just to confirm.
Yeah.
But yeah, June 30th is her last day. So bye-bye.
Yeah.
Sue Harrington is in, and John Conley is out. So
Looking
we just
going in the right direction.
heading in the
Can't
right
we?
direction. So I love it.
Good for them.
Let's see, who else do we want to get? Oh, Nanette Jenkins, Lorena's sister, went in for her surgery. She has cancer. She went for surgery last Thursday. So I reached out to Lorena today just to check in on Nanette. I didn't want to bother her, but I guess she's resting and she's doing well. She's waiting on her pathology results. So shout out to her. We're with you. We're praying with you. Everybody, throw some prayers in the chat for Nanette and the whole family. We definitely need it. So.
Yep. We love you guys.
Let's see. Maz. Oh, you pull up the thing there.
What thing?
This one, the very bottom one.
This one?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So we'll say very much thank you to Sherry D. Sent a package for the stream crew.
Look at all that stuff.
Dina got it yesterday. We got chargers and like tripod things and earphones,
sunglasses,
and the gloves. Those
Yep.
gloves underneath. So yeah. What's that?
Those are
Tits and clams. Thank you, Sherry D. No, I had to do something.
No, seriously, that was freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Dina was like, look.
Yeah, she sent us those pictures yesterday. We're like, oh my God. So thank you very much.
So awesome and thoughtful, and we really appreciate it because that's the stuff we need.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so great. Thank you.
Who else? Oh, Aaron Hack. Ole. Thank you. Aaron Hack sent us a donation to basically take Dylan out. She's paying for our lunch, basically. We take Dylan out to lunch. So thank you very much for that as well.
You shouldn't have said anything. We could have taken ourselves out to lunch.
Well, Dylan's getting a salad that day.
And a water.
Yeah. Sorry, Dylan. Had pizza like 4 times. We've been here for 3 days. Oh, shit.
God,
but yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate it. The support Dylan got when he got here was absolutely amazing. Just that first night and him walking into the dive bar. I don't know if you want to pull that.
Oh yeah, that's just
so Dylan's arrival and he walked in. So we're gonna have him on. We want to talk further about it, but I love sharing this video because it really kind of. I know he was a little bit. He didn't know what the reception was going to be like. We had numerous conversations leading up to him. I think his anxiety was starting to get to him. He was like, I don't know what everybody's going to do and who's going to what. And, Dylan's here, whatever. Or Dylan's here and people are going to be losing their minds. I think it was everything. It was just like an emotional roller coaster. People, there was people crying, there was people cheering. It was wild. So we hit him out across the street at Kurt's work. And then he snuck him in when we had everybody out there with that debacle of a stream that we tried to do.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was too loud. And
the connection, you couldn't see anything.
So it was really bad. But
we just ended it. We just let's just bring him in.
Pretty much. But it worked out great because we were just trying to get everybody focused. So we basically had our phone like this, and this is what we were streaming off. So everybody was focused on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then this happened.
Sidewalk. Hey now, sidewalk. Hey now. Hey now.
He's gonna cross us.
Yeah.
How sweet was that? I could
That was-
watch that over and over and over.
Yeah,
Just
that's
with
fantastic.
a huge smile on my face. It's lovely.
Yeah, I like that. You know, this the response, the reception that he got was really great. And you know, I mean, he wanted to surprise Dennis and Brenda. That was like his huge selling point. He's like, if anybody finds out, you know, whatever it is, but if Brenda and Dennis find out, I'm gonna be so bummed out. I'm like, dude, we won't spill the beans. It's all good. So it was a great night. It was definitely good, and it's good to have Dylan here. You know, people are already talking to him like, "You just gonna stay?" Like, you know, move to Boston.
Yeah, right.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm all set with this place."
Thank you, lovely Sarah P. She was working her butt off today in Dylan's chat.
Yeah.
Doing her thing.
So,
We appreciate you.
I had one more shout out.
One more shout out.
The other day, I think it was like 4 days ago, was Mrs. Reed's birthday.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put together something, but I didn't get a chance to, so I apologize. But I just wanted to make mention of it because she is an amazing woman, and that is an amazing family. So happy birthday to you, Mrs. Reed. Free Karen Reed.
Seriously though, what a strong woman, you know,
Yeah,
to walk around with a smile on her face with all that stress and worry about her child. It's crazy. And her family, you know.
Yep.
She's an amazing woman. Always positive. Anyway, yep.
Yeah,
Happy
they're
birthday.
very gracious. The
They
whole
really
family. Every time that, you know, when you see them, they know everybody and they walk by and we were on the sidewalk the other day and Mr. Reed walked by and he's just, you know,
So thankful.
so thankful. And he's really like what Karen is going through. He looks at the strength in her and then sees it and acknowledges all the women in the movement and saying like, you are also that strong. That's fantastic. It's
And
really,
that's the thing too. He doesn't just come around and be like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, thank
Yeah.
you, blah blah blah." He talks like, you know, we should all be learning a lesson here. You
Yeah.
know, like this is happening, and you know, he's got messages. You know, like he's he's a smart guy, and he's just so gracious, and we just love the Reeds.
yep.
But anywho,
Let's see. Kind of skipping around a bit. I didn't throw the same.
yeah, we didn't really have a solid plan tonight,
Yeah,
so
we're
we're
just
just
kinda-
gonna go over our
Just kind of
stuff.
winging it.
Um,
Someone brought up the Hulu thing. Have you seen that yet?
what Hulu?
The Secrets in the Snow.
Oh, that's the HBO thing.
Is that what HBO?
Yeah, that's the Max, HBO Max.
Oh, is
thing.
that a different thing? Oh, okay. I thought there was one on Hulu. I don't know.
Not HBO.
I don't know. I thought Brandy said, Brandy, is something on Hulu? Secrets in the Snow, different thing than the HBO Max deal.
Randy said, yeah, it's on Hulu. It's new. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I'm
so
gonna Google-
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm gonna
I
Google that
just
shit.
heard about it. So if anybody's is it good, Brandy? I'm assuming it's again, everything's subjective at this point because of the way they've done them in the past.
Watch a Body in the Snow. That's what it's called.
No Body in the Snow.
Oh, Watch a Body.
No.
Durr. They're telling me how to watch it. It's like, what kind of freaking title is that? That's
It's Boots on
stupid.
the Ground, Pro Karen Reed. Yes,
All right,
they
good.
are different. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah. So we'll I don't know. Check that out. If you haven't seen it, I'm not, I can't give you the my 2 cents whether it's good or bad, but I haven't seen it obviously, but maybe worth checking out. So I don't know, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Check it out. Secrets in the Snow on Hulu.
That's dramatic.
It is.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, son.
Yeah. So speaking of
Hi, Gary.
being in front of the courthouse, hi Gary Titus,
Gary Titus.
the mayor. I did want to make mention. So over the course of the past 2 years, there's a lot of people that are out there taking pictures. You're taking pictures on your phones. and you're taking pictures on your cameras and doing what you do. But some people, like, you know, that's their world. Photography is something special. And so I wanted to give a special shout out to Brian Hale. He has a website, brianhalephotos.com, and it has all kinds of stuff on there. But if you see majority of the pictures that are on any of the pages, you know, there's a lot of different people out there taking them and posting them. But, you know, Brian has been doing it forever.
Yeah, it's like his job, you know.
He really
and he does
is.
more stuff than Karen Reed stuff. He does
Yeah.
beautiful work.
He does. He's got awards and everything. So check out his website. And it's I mean, these are some of his pictures here. This is from his website. But they're absolutely amazing. It's absolutely, I mean, there's one B, I think he won an award for well, I don't remember. I was looking through it earlier. These pictures are absolutely stunning.
Beautiful.
You know?
He's got such a great eye.
Yeah. And he's there all the time. You know, he's always there. He's taking pictures. You know, I want to pick his ear one day and just be like, so what have you seen from your perspective?
Yeah.
You
He
know?
won't let us interview him.
Yeah,
though. He's camera shy.
He's camera shy. One of these days, Brian, we'll make that happen.
He'd rather conversate than
Yeah.
look at that one. I like that one.
That's awesome. And I think you can get like proofs of these as well, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Again, I don't want to speak out of turn, but it's all on the website. It's truly it's amazing. But that's the one I think he won an award
It's
for.
freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
So
He also did like Rita's campaign
yeah,
picture and Jen O'Donnell.
yeah, Jen's and
Trisha's.
yeah, he's obviously done plenty of with Karen's photography. So yeah, so this is from his website. I just wanted to put it up here just to show everybody. So go check it out. Give Brian a like, and you know, point people towards him. He does all kinds of different work and that type of thing. I'm sure he's always interested in everything you can get. So thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Kicking ass.
Yep.
What else? You have anything you want to specifically dive into?
No, not really. I'm just like looking at your little.
Dive into that there, anything?
No, why would I?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, I forgot my one shout out.
Oh.
You want to go back? Can you go back to the thing over there?
Yes.
That one.
Oh.
So someone that we know and love and support very much actually made it into the top 150 most influential people in Boston for 2025. So
Yeah, look at that. Look where she is.
yeah,
It's like.
I put that there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought that was for you.
No, I added it on.
I was gonna say because
Yeah.
everyone's in blue and
Yeah.
she's in like, and she's bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I added that.
You
on
added
there.
that?
I was like,
Oh, I had me full.
well,
But yeah, isn't that freaking awesome?
yeah.
Amazing.
It is though. It just goes to show what this case is you know, bringing. I mean, it's just, you know, it's Boston Magazine for what it's worth, but
Mhm.
that's
Well, yeah,
I'm not in the top 150.
No.
Like, you know,
you're not influential. at
yeah,
all.
I'm not influential at all.
What have you done?
I'm a bad influence for anything.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Anyways.
so that's great. You know, I like to see that. You know, I mean, the cover is, you know, I can't identify half the people on that cover. I don't really give a shit, but
You want
the
to
fact that Karen's in there makes me happy.
do? It's awesome because she is influential. I mean,
Yeah.
look at what we're, you know,
Yeah,
she's influenced all of us in a positive way.
exactly.
Do you want to do this one?
Um,
Stand out.
yeah, so I did this one different. So,
Oh.
so every week I've been putting together these videos for the Karen Reed standouts, and you know, it's basically, you know, at this point it's recycled just with new dates and different backgrounds and shit. But it's always, you know, it's Born, a Legacy Place, and you know, Colony Place, and just, you know,
The regulars.
it's the regulars. Everybody out there doing their thing. So, and we always direct people to the website, the Karen Reed Standout website. So if you just click on that, This is what Standouts is. They can't read standouts.com. All your information is there, including the weekly standout list, trials, and dive bar pizza night. And there's also a contacts section at the very bottom of the page. You can scroll down. So I think if you have, a standout you're planning and that type of thing, you can get the information. And Bobby Silva will get that, and he'll take care of all that and get it uploaded to the site. So I think it's been a lot easier than doing that other video.
Well, I've been telling you that for like the past year.
I know you have. Sometimes with old
I know
habits,
you like, yeah,
old habits.
I know, and you do a great job, but it's, all we have to do is they do a great job over
Old
there.
habits, yo. Old habits.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to start, where are we? Want to start talking about the trial?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk about
Wait, I want to show you one thing before we start anything.
we're
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
no sorry.
So today, just referring back to Jen's testimony. I know you guys all feel it too when you're watching this. You just want to throw up because it's just so sick that she believes her own lies to the point of its truth. And what got me today, and it got me last time too, but the tears at this certain time she was talking, really, it really pissed me off because this woman, I'll play it and then we'll talk about it. Hold on, give me a sec because I got to present my screen. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, look what's happening now. All right.
And go.
I just listened. Carrie said that Carrie's kind of a take charge person. She said, we're going to Meadows. So I said, okay, I drove to Meadows.
Now, at this point, you didn't know Carrie Roberts other
No.
than that meeting,
Yes, correct.
and you agreed to follow her?
Yes.
So tell us what happens. Take us through the drive.
She might have followed me. I'm not sure, but we drove back to Meadows, pulled into the driveway.
So you knew where Meadows was. You had been there many times with the kids.
Yes.
You think Miss Roberts may have followed you?
Yes.
What was the weather conditions as you were driving?
They were awful. It was, I was driving very slow, cautiously. It was dark. It was hard to see. It was that type where the snow is like coming at your window.
How long of a ride was it from your home to John's home?
6 minutes.
Was there any other phone calls while you remember what she was yelling about?
I believe she did.
Did you see whether the defendant took her shoes off or not?
She just walked right in.
How would you remember that?
Because I thought it was strange. No.
Why did you go to Kaylee's room?
Because I wanted to go check on Kaylee.
Did you have a chance to speak to her?
I did, yes.
What was her demeanor at that point?
She was very, she was in the bed. She was holding on to her phone. She was terrified.
Was she screaming?
No.
Did you provide her any comfort?
Yes. I told her that I was going to go out. I told Kaylee that I was going to go out with them and I was going to find John. And I promised her that everything would be okay.
You bitch. Like, she knew exactly where that little girl's uncle was. She knew exactly what was going to happen to him. She knew what happened to him. And she crying on the stand. Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Really, Jen?
My heart bleeds for you.
That's what's so sick about this is the way they use those two kids. All their kids.
Yep. It's freaking horrible. She's a terrible fucking person.
That's what makes her evil. She's evil. Sorry, this dog's being an idiot. All right,
Relax,
just see it, dude. Stop. Yeah, so that's there was a lot that happened today, but that was it for me. I just can't wait for Alan Jackson to get at her tomorrow. So
And you're saying you want to see, like, see Alessi?
I'd love to see Alessi take her apart,
Yeah.
you know, because he's Jackson did it last time, if I remember
They
correctly.
did, yeah.
But yeah, I want to see someone else. I think Alessi has it in him to, like, you know, shut her down more. So I don't know why. He's just so smart. Not that Jackson's not, you know, we've seen what he can do, but I don't know. I'd love to see it.
He's very, I mean, they're all so calculated. They're also, you know, brilliant, you know, but Leslie's really shown me a lot, you know, over the past, you know,
Oh,
he's
he's
no
amazing.
nonsense. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, listen, Judge, shut the fuck up. I love it.
Yeah. Can I finish my,
Yeah,
you asked
exactly.
me a question.
Yeah,
Can I
know,
give
when
you
I
an
give
answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just awful. I don't know. I don't know.
She is.
She knew exactly
She's gonna burn
where
in
he
hell.
was.
Yeah.
That's so awful. But anyway, so go ahead. Let's talk about.
Unless she reminds me of Columbo.
Where did you see that?
That's fantastic.
He is very
Outstanding.
Columbo-esque.
Get that trench coat we all squared away. I love it. But yeah, she is. She's a piece of work. And then you got Kerry, who went on the stand, and then she completely got dismantled by Jackson again.
That was
and she
awesome.
Again, they just lie.
Yeah.
You know, like, did you not watch back the testimony you gave last time? Because you're already friggin', I mean, she perjured herself like immediately. And then Alan calls her out on the Google search, you know.
Yeah.
Did Jen tell you to Google hypothermia or how, you know, whatever? She's like, well, I might have said that, but I didn't mean to say that. Like, Jen told me to say that, basically, is what she said. I'm like, you're a friggin' dumbass.
Yeah.
So all these people are just dropping like flies. The defense is having a field day with everybody up there. So,
Well, now they've had time to work. You know, this
Yeah.
is not their first rodeo. You know, they had a lot of practice. They knew what she was going to say.
mhm.
And, you know, she testified in a grand jury of what she heard,
Right. Yeah.
not what was,
Yeah. What she was told
what
she
she was
heard.
told.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she was, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
She's a
like-
freaking pain. Yeah.
And it took so long for her to, but I love when Jackson just like took those pauses, like, you know, I really want to get this right. So I'm
Mhm.
really going to take my time here. And then when he'd start talking, you're just like on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he got it. He got it out of her.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. She had to go change her drawers after that one. That's for sure. So,
She sucks. She's
Yeah.
an awful liar.
but they are.
And then that whole thing about the parking situation, she parked next to Turtle Boy after she gets out of like court,
Yeah.
testifying of her friend
Yeah.
who she loves and misses and all this shit. And then she's sending texts to Cressy Peonies about Turtle Boy.
Mhm.
These people are not
Yeah.
real. They're not
Yeah.
human.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's like really, like, you know, I was talking to somebody last night, and you know, as an outsider coming in, if I was to sit down and tell you the story, like, you're just making all this shit up, right? This doesn't really happen. I'm like, no,
No, it's happening.
it's happening, all right. You know, and it's getting worse and worse the more that's being, uncovered. It's just insane. I mean, look at what happened with speaking of Krusty, she got that what, $1,500.
Yeah.
She paid $1,500 a month and got a couch from Jen. You know, I mean,
They were paying her.
yeah,
They were paying her. Yes.
Yeah.
Shit gonna get. I don't know. I hope all this stuff doesn't get like swept under the rug and shit happens, because I don't know.
well, that's the thing,
Yeah,
you know.
it's just-
But it's the other side, right? So I mean, everything that's, all the people at the Canton Nine, everybody that's rich, Peter Murphy, like everybody who's had to deal with shit, Aiden, over and over and over and over again. You know, they don't freaking stop with their shit.
Mhm.
You know, but when it comes down to Krusty doing whatever she did,
Mhm. They're paying her. to do
yeah, exactly. So they're gonna like try to go after her for it? Hell no, they won't do anything about it. You know, not for a while anyway. But I don't know. It's just everything's just so freaking crazy. It is, Coco, right? The whole thing is just absolutely freaking
It
wild.
is
It
crazy.
just can't. You can't make this shit up. It's freaking so.
And meanwhile, it's someone's life. Someone
Yeah.
died. Karen's, facing prison. Like these are people's lives, and they don't even care.
Yep.
They don't even care.
No.
Cheryl, thank you. Cheryl donated $10 for beer.
I love beer, Cheryl.
We
Oh my God. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl. So good to us.
Speaking of KP and as well as he has court tomorrow
Yes.
as well for witness intimidation. There's a motion hearing at 2:00 at the Superior. So
It's Superior.
it is. Yeah, it's at the big court. I don't know what courtroom it's in, but it's at their court. So tomorrow will be a busy day.
Yeah.
Bevan one courtroom and Aiden in the
Yeah.
other.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Well, speaking of Cheryl too, backing up in beer. So last night, last night we had is it big courtroom, Brandy? Thank you.
Big courtroom.
So last night, yeah, we had dive bar. We weren't really gonna go, and we didn't plan on staying. Tracy took off a bit earlier than I did.
I had to pick up my kid.
Yeah. So, but a great turnout. Dylan was there again for that, and he's I think by this time next week or the week after, he's going to be sitting there. He's going to be just a fixture in the bar instead of
A local
an
salon.
attraction.
Yeah, an attraction.
So
we should charge.
yeah, and,
You must be this tall.
yeah, right. And I'm not going to lie too. Dylan is a friggin' tall dude.
Tall.
I mean, he's 6 foot tall, which is I mean, I'm short, so it is what it is. But everybody's taller than me.
Short.
Well, kind of short.
You're the
I'm
average height.
I suppose. But
Yeah.
I didn't. But again, seeing Dylan on screen for for a year and a half or whatever it is, and then knowing how tall he was. But when I met him, when I walked up to him in the airport, I was like, Jesus, good God, he's a big dude.
He is.
Don't
forget about these.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Bucket hats, $28.
Just changed the whole color of the screen, didn't it?
I don't know, no idea.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's all right. You haven't brought it up.
How do you get them?
Victoria Carlson is she is the one that's getting them. She actually gets the hats. They're really nice.
They're wicked nice.
They're like Adidas breathable bucket hats or something called bucket hats.
Yeah, it's embroidered. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Very
So
breathable.
she gets the hats, she orders the hats, and then she sends them out to a local place here and gets them embroidered. So a little places you can put your pins and your Karen Reed attire and all that stuff. So
Yes.
decorate away. So yeah, Coco, let me know or reach out to Victoria, and we'll definitely have that happen because I think they're great.
That's
Yes,
my man Rodney. Thank you, my
Ronnie,
dear.
what's up, bud?
He's always out there doing his thing.
Yep.
Good job, buddy.
Let's see. So, Frame 2 video come out. I don't know if
Yeah.
everybody's seen that
Have you
yet.
watched it
I
yet?
haven't watched
I
the whole
watched
thing yet.
it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't finished
Really,
it.
they did a really good job.
Yeah.
And it's really quick. It's quicker than the last one, and it quick, you gotta pay
Yeah.
attention. But it's awesome. It's really good.
And it's still at this stage, so much has happened even since that ended, right? Since Frame 2 is over, there's still more shit.
Oh
that
yeah,
could
yeah.
be added.
There'll be a frame 3.
Yeah. It's amazing. So yeah, I might have to check the rest of that out tonight actually.
That's good. And the Hulu one. I'm surprised I didn't know that. Well, we have so many shows. Do you guys watch The Last of Us? Because I won't say it.
Don't spoil that. Never mind. Carry
I
on.
won't say it.
Oh
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah,
If
it
no
is.
one watches that.
Yeah,
Handmaid's Tale. It's on tonight, Tuesdays.
it's a good show.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Free.
The next one will be called Free X.
Serious.
Uh,
What else? Oh, so the Superior Court obviously denied Karen's appeal.
yeah.
We
knew that was
we
really
knew that
good.
was fucking coming.
Assholes.
So yeah, shocking. we'll just wait. Everybody, it's funny that like now you don't hear anybody saying, was the feds, like, we're like, well, if they come in, they come in. But at this point now, we're just going to continue to keep our feet on the gas and push forward,
You just got to keep doing what they can,
Yeah.
whatever legally they can do to like, minimize the damage. All right.
Yeah.
Now you're just licking me and stuff. And it's gross. Get out of here. I just wanted to pet you, and now it's become
What else?
What else?
Oh, Hank Brennan with his friggin' rudeness to Dr. Wolf, right?
Wow.
You got to be shitting me. That
for Bev to allow that is
Yeah.
even sicker. Oh my God. She's gross. She's just gross.
I don't understand how she can allow, like, I mean, last trial, I believe she called out Yannetti rather for doing something, I don't know, I guess deemed similar. But
yeah, they can't say boo in there without
Yeah.
her jumping up their ass,
Mhm.
like she's just so biased, it's disgusting.
yeah, she did, like you say, hippie chick. She just let it go on and on and on. She doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
You
And
know?
then, we get 3 minutes.
Mhm.
Quickly as possible.
Yep.
That's what happened when like the prosecution rested and then like the defense came on and they had like a couple days. It sucked. I don't know. But anyway.
She's again, Hank Brennan is I mean,
He's a dick.
he was Whitey Bulger's defense attorney.
And I think about that.
Again, it just drives me, it blows my mind.
Imagine the lies he was telling that, like that's
Yeah.
it's big time. That's big time
Yeah.
lying. That's big time corruption.
Yep.
And here he is in Karen Reed's friggin' courtroom,
Right.
lying away.
Yep. For the prosecution. As a defense attorney, I guess, you got to tell some lies. Your job is to get your client off in the sense, right? Tell the truth, but bend it and twist it and do what you got to do. But
And then the whole thing today, that motion with the whole Hyde and Arca and like her saying it was
Oh, yeah.
deliberate and all. If I hear the word deliberate against the
Yeah.
defense one more time, I'm gonna freak out because you can submit an inverted video and
Right.
she's looking right at it. Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep playing it.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. And all the bullshit they pulled. So I don't know. It's just corruption at its finest, and we're all here seeing it live. It's disgusting.
I don't know how. This shit's been going on forever and ever and ever, and just how did nobody ever step up? Like, how did we not see shit like
Social
this?
media.
I guess maybe. Yeah.
The world's different now.
Yeah.
We see everything
Can't
right
hide
away.
everything. Yeah, it's true.
And we can find things a lot easier. We can research people. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's how.
Um,
Do you want to show this video?
yeah. Yeah.
So this video Kurt made, I think it was last winter, obviously, but it wasn't during the trial. No, it was in between trials.
Yeah, it was like a few months ago.
Yeah. So everyone liked it because it's very informative. But Kurt did a video of him in his truck, and it's pretty high, and he just kind of gave it a sample of what Lucky Lockram would be seeing driving past Fairview or anywhere.
Yeah, so this
like a
video
view of a-
it's not him at Fairview, but it's literally gives the perspective from the driver and as a driver of those bigger trucks and doing the stuff in the towns, he walks through what they're told to look for, what they're like everything. And so it's really great. I applaud Kurt for making this video because this was really well received when we played the last time. So I want to play it again because if this is their fucking story that Lucky wouldn't have seen anybody, come on.
Can't wait for him to get up there.
Mhm.
All right, here you go.
Hey now. Hello, everybody. Just wanted to give you guys a bird's eye view. As most of you know, I work for a DPW, and I'm out here salting and sanding tonight. And it's been discussed about what kind of view we have and how high up we can see and that we can see a lot more than regular cars and stuff. As a plow driver, you're trained and you're taught to know where the curb is, to know where the sidewalk is, to know where the median is in between the sidewalk and the curb. And this is a good example right here. You see that snow pile that's in the median. You see the sidewalk. There's about 3 to 4 feet of sidewalk, and then the person's property starts. You can see those little lines. Somebody used the example, golfers can see lines in the green and contours and different grades and stuff. Well, driving a plow truck, you get to see the same thing. So when I'm driving by these people's houses, whether I'm sanding or salting or plowing, we're taught to constantly scan back and forth. Look in your mirrors, making sure nobody's sneaking up behind you. We got flashing lights, we got bright lights, we got snow, we got, headlights in your face. So your head's on a swivel, you're constantly looking. You got your wipers going sometimes they're not. Depends on how bad it's snowing. But just driving by these houses, you can see the elevation that I have, the height difference I have opposed to a regular car. I can see, I picked this house because it's pretty similar to the layout as far as the front yard. You think there's a lot of front yard there, but there's really not. And I can see everything on this person's property. I can see this guide wire coming up that's supporting this telephone pole. These are things that we look out for. Most of our fire hydrants are labeled with, they've got a large metal spike attached to them with a little reflector on it, so that if we get more than 2 or 3 feet of snow and the hydrant is covered and somebody isn't responsible enough to shovel it out, you can see this metal pole that we attach to the hydrant, and it's got a little orange flag on it so that people can see it if it's covered. But I hope this helps everybody's perspective. Everybody have a good night. Be safe out there. Free Karen Reed. You guys know the rest. Talk to you soon. Hey now.
Was that great?
Yeah, I love that video. It's really good. I think that the jurors went on the field trip yesterday to Fairview as well. And I just think that they don't know about Lucky yet. The jurors don't know about Lucky. That hasn't even crossed their plate at this point. But when the time comes, Lucky would be able to explain the same thing that Kurt just did, because that's what these guys are trained to do. Lucky's been doing that friggin' town and those roads forever.
His whole life.
So, and but I did want to show this because to Kurt's point, the lawns look bigger than they actually are, that type of thing. The pictures of 34 Fairview, is specifically during the trial, what they show up on screen, it looks like it's a big front yard. It's really not. And even in this video here, when the jurors went on the field trip, just watch this.
These neighbors use a giant sign to let their feelings be known. They're happy the jury was coming here.
The pictures that the prosecution shows make it look like it's a huge front yard, and in reality, it's a very small front yard. And it's mind-blowing to think that anybody could walk out that front door and not see the body on the lawn.
On the road from the crimes.
That's it there, and Brenda said it all. It's not that big of a lawn. If you drive by it, it's very deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping the jury, I was talking with Scott McGinnis the other day. We were hanging out outside the courthouse and we talked about that. And, Scott, I totally still agree that, I think the field trip for the jury to 34 Fairview is done way too early. I think they should wait to do that shit. And I don't know how that all unfolds or whatever, but they should know more about the case before they actually go there and view that crime scene.
I agree. Yeah. Because then they know to be like, all right, so that's where John's body was.
Right.
And that's where the door is. And that's where Karen, that's what, they can put it together.
Right.
But,
instead of now, they're just going to a property.
yeah.
That's it. That's all. They don't know anything about what's there, they probably barely even know that that's the address where the shit occurred.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know, again, I don't know what's told to them while they're there. But
Yeah, no, they'll tell them. Like when I was on a murder trial a million years ago, and that the very first day we went to the murder scene and all the other locations that were relevant. So, but yeah, I mean, we didn't know. We just knew the background of the story, like you know how Bev tells what happened, you know, like the beginning. But yeah, so you don't really know. You can't really say. You can't really put it together at day one or day two. So
Right.
yeah, I
think it should be a little bit later on in the trial.
Yeah.
You know, when they start getting into the particulars of that type of things, and the jury actually knows what the hell's going on. You know, when they start showing like the the dash cams and shit like that.
Mhm.
I think that's when they should bring them saying, okay, well, this is what you saw at the dash cam.
Mhm.
But they won't.
Right.
You know, it's so friggin' bizarre.
Real quick, Coco, thank you for the $10. She sent it for more beer
Outstanding.
because you'll need it.
I do.
Thanks, Coco.
Actually, I really do.
Do we put too many pictures of us drinking beer on social media?
No, I think I just reference it on every time we go live. I'm like,
Oh,
well, I could use a beer right about now.
You don't drink often. That's the thing. It's fun.
No.
Anyway,
But when I do, I like it.
you like beer.
I do. So I did want to. So Ian Whiffen,
Oh,
right?
Mr.
So
Whiffen.
yeah. So he's he's trying to pull a fast one on some people, and Microdot's made a
Oh my
little
God.
video.
You guys
So
see
check
this?
this
It's so
shit
friggin'
out.
funny.
So
one of the most brilliant minds of his generation. The extraordinary gift that set him apart. One man's journey to the greatest discovery of all.
The natural suspension of the vehicle plus the movement of my arm would be considered enough to be steps. Then I think it was 9 flights of stairs climbed while I was driving up the same hill.
fantastic, outstanding.
Robin G was at Legacy Place. Oh, I didn't go. I'm sorry, I missed you. One of these days.
You were right, yeah.
One of these days.
She was trying to ride through the Glen, but
Yeah, we can ride through the Glen together.
that video kicks ass.
It's
so,
awesome.
you
There was
know.
another video too. I forget. I have the worst memory, but someone posted how Hank was like asked the question and he said, you know, the answer was no or something, and he just kept drilling him and drilling him. He's like, I already told you the answer is no. He's like, you didn't say that.
Oh, that
like,
was Dr. Wolf.
Oh, was it Dr.
Yeah,
Wolf? And
yeah.
he's like, clearly I did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
someone put that video together.
He's
It was
asking
kinda
him, he's
awesome.
like,
Dude,
yeah.
I said no.
Yeah.
Stop yelling at me.
Yeah. Did you delete those texts? He's like,
I said, yeah. Was it yes or no? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, so it was something like
It was
that.
fucking
It was
hilarious.
asshole.
Like a jerk.
Yep, Hank.
Already with his speech. He didn't realize it. The answer. He already gave the answer. Whatever.
Seriously.
Guy's a monkey.
He is.
All right. What else? What do you guys want to talk about? We want to talk about Jen?
Jen.
Oh my God. Did she really have to
She
do
does
that
the
again?
fucking voice. I'm like, stop.
Does
Just
she
please.
really have to do that again? Yeah, I don't know. And Carrie did it too. It's like,
Mhm.
And I love how the testimony again, it's like Matt was telling me to tell her to shut up. She's going to wake up the whole neighborhood or something like, it's like real nice. It's like whatever time in the morning and someone's freaking out because she can't find her boyfriend and you're telling her to shut up. Well, and Jen knew the whole time. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Just like I was thinking about this too, was like when they were the last trial, Matt drove home from Fairview, and Jen's claiming today that, you know, when they were at the waterfall, she'd only had like 2 drinks. So if Matt was getting dismantled on vodka and what the hell's he drink? Crystal Light or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, well, wouldn't Jen be the one driving? These people are so friggin' ass backwards. Everything that they do just blows my mind. It really, truly does. Like, how do you justify that? So, oh, by the way, Matt, you drive home. You're friggin' shit faced. That's all good.
That's all I do is drive around shit faced. That's all I do is just drink. And I'm not trying to like look at Karen as if she's this, you know, she was the one that was, you know, out of her mind. Like they all were.
Well, that's the thing about even like the shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
What's up with the shoes and the peanut butter? Why do these things both keep getting mentioned? Does anyone know? Yeah. Like, are they trying to say that Karen was rude by not taking off her shoes while frantically looking for her boyfriend?
Right.
Like, am I missing something? Yeah. And the peanut butter, everyone says it. Why? It's not even funny. It's not like, I don't know.
Like literally, if I was looking for my friend or my significant other or whatever the case may be, and I had to walk in the house, take my shoes off, I don't give a shit if I ran through a friggin' puddle of oil. You know, I'm coming in the house and I'm looking, and come on, give me a break. I'll take my shoes off. What are they trying to show? Like Karen has no respect for John, and that's why they were fighting. And just fucking stop with your narratives. It's so ridiculous.
It's gonna be awesome when they're cross-examined.
Yeah.
You know, it would be cool if they were just like, you know what, we're not even gonna cross-examine this. Useless, but she was there, so they kind of have to. Yeah. Well, they're just gonna rip her apart. It's gonna be great.
Well, then again, they could say 2 minutes to take your boots off, then you go in, then you gotta, you know, search the house, and now you're upstairs talking to the kid, right? Hanging out. Like that didn't come out. I don't remember hearing that last time that she stopped and comforted the child and all this other shit. You know, I don't remember hearing that at all. So it's like, well, how long were you actually there? You know? Oh, and then when we left, Karen showed us the friggin' tail light.
Yeah, the tail light.
Why you're looking for the boyfriend that's missing? Who gives a shit about your tail light is broken? Anybody's tail light's broken. I'm not gonna go to my car and go, okay, let's do a circle check before we leave, everybody. Fuck you. Like, just get in the car, let's go. It's time to leave. Everything's just so messed up. Like we couldn't go because Karen wouldn't put her seatbelt on and shit. It's like, since when do you all these law-abiding citizens, for God's sakes? It's wild. It's just, oh my God, I'm so sick by this.
You know, it's just sickening. Tomorrow it'll be good. That's I keep having to think positively because seriously, today really, really bothered me. Like, I'm like, why am I in a bad mood?
I swear to God, though, but it's Brennan.
Yeah.
Hank Brennan makes my fucking blood boil. The way he talks to people and the way his demeanor is, you know, he clearly got shoved into lockers when he was a kid. Clearly. You know,
imagine what that guy's like in real life, like his personal life. Like, do you think he's like fun at parties and stuff?
Yeah, he's a like
family cookouts. Yeah. They're like,
look at him. He's gonna jump off the roof into the pool again.
Golden God. Yeah, he must be a blast.
Yeah, he must be a great guy. But
again, he must be married and has kids and shit, right?
I was wondering that too because
family?
Dr. Wolf said that he had his 10-year anniversary.
I know.
Right?
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Dr. Wolf.
Poor guy.
You know? And Brennan's just like, you know, just almost got mad at him because it's like, well, you have a family and people that like you. Like, this is bullshit. You know? Yeah, it's like, come on, guy.
Yeah, I don't see that guy like being like fun to be around, or
No.
just even normal to be around.
Yeah, he was that kid that got friggin' he got the
Yeah,
wedgies.
hippie chick.
Yeah,
Totally.
he was shoved in the locker many times. Exactly. Probably went through college too. They were like friggin' shoving him into something. So it's a shame, you know. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's a dumbass. He just doesn't. He's a smart guy. He knows law, but he knows how to manipulate it, and that's where the problem lies.
He's evil.
You know, he is. He's an evil person. All these people
he has
are.
temper tantrums. It's true.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't get his way.
Yeah.
People think he's not smart, like Bev.
Right.
You know,
Right.
this funny Miss Reed.
Yeah.
You know, because she was making an ass out of her.
Yep.
And she took her fucking gavel and left. You know, like she's such a.
Speaking of that, I always want to ask this question: whatever happened to the day of the gavel?
I know.
None of these courts I never hear that anymore.
If I was a judge, I'd be like,
I'd be banging that shit around, I'd be throwing it across the
Order in the
room.
court.
You know?
they still do it that. Anymore. It's like, come on. I don't even think she had. Does she have one on her?
I don't even
her
know. I don't
desk?
think I ever see it anymore. Maybe they did away with it because it was a safety hazard. And you see those videos and those people lose their mind and jumping over the bench at the judge, and
Yeah. Oh
you
my
know,
God.
the last thing they want is a wooden hammer up there.
That's probably true.
Yeah, safety first.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, oh my God, sorry, I'm yawning. What else? What do you guys want to talk about? Because
There's a gavel.
What?
I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah, Scott. They're out by the wayside. Yeah, right. Hippie chick. I'd be like walking around town with it. With the little thing.
Doesn't Judge Judy still have a gavel?
She's still alive. Yeah, she's still alive. She's like the richest woman in the world or something, isn't she?
Yeah.
Judge Judy.
It's fantastic. But yeah, I think tomorrow's it's gonna be a full day of Jen. I think it's gonna go all day. I think we'll listen to Brennan until I don't know.
I can't wait for her to lose it. Sorry, Coco. I made Coco on.
Yeah, he's totally gonna
Let's be Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Put everyone in their place.
Yeah,
Like
this is
my
bullshit.
mother. Yeah.
Yeah, Judge Judy doesn't play games.
No, she doesn't.
No.
She's a smart lady. Sorry, what were you saying?
I think tomorrow's gonna be will be a full day of Jen. If we get to another witness tomorrow, I'll be surprised. I believe there's no court on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. That's weird.
So whatever that is, and then Friday. Is that supposed to be a half day or is that supposed to be a full day?
I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, we'll see what Bev has to say about everything because she
might have
makes
some
the
plans.
she goes. Yeah,
She needs her weekends, Dana.
She gotta get on the Cape. That friggin' gin's not gonna drink itself. Yeah, it is the best day of trial. You know, it's just like literally. There's so many different witnesses that watching it back. Like Dylan started playing the first trial a couple months ago, leading up to this one, and watching back some of those testimonies is just absolutely it's insane. It really is. I mean, the lies that these people tell, and it's like people say, "Well, how do you know they're lying? How do you know they're lying?" It's like, look at all the facts that were presented to us. Look at what was written in all these case filings. Look at what was proven by all these expert witnesses. And again.
And it doesn't add up.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
And again, look at common sense. If you have any ounce of common sense, and you'll be like, okay, this is messed up. You're going to be in the big courtroom at 2 TB. Yeah, well, that's going to kind of be a game time decision, I think, because if Karen's still on and Jen's still at it, and I don't know if Aiden's will be on TV because it's.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out once we figure it out.
But tomorrow is going to potentially be, if Aiden's there, I don't know who will be there for witnesses on his side. So it could be a big day of McAlbert's at the courthouse tomorrow for various reasons. So everybody behave best you can. You know, that's all you can do. I mean, you know, but we're literally stashed away in the corner at this point. They don't have us. We can't do anything. You know, we get the Mounties running around on their little pedal bikes and shit, and then friggin' like, come on, guys. Oh, I wanted to give a shout out too to the undercover cop that was not so great at his job the other
Oh
day.
my God. Listen to this freaking. I think we already told the story.
I don't know if we did.
I think we did last week. Yeah, I think you did. But anyway, you can.
We'll just tell you.
Yeah,
shit.
we got time.
So yeah, so we're at the courthouse, and I don't know if it was Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, whatever the hell day it was, and we're heading towards the registry of deeds to use the restroom. And there's two guys sitting inside the buffer zone next to each other, and they're looking, you know, like they shouldn't be there for one.
Yeah, no, it was like, why are they sitting
in a
buffer
hoodie.
zone?
One guy was in a hoodie, whatever the case is. So, anyways, we walk by them, and you see on the guy's side, he's got a firearm. I see the butt of the revolver sticking out, and I'm like,
Which
okay,
is kind of scary to see when you're not a cop. And you
right,
know,
right.
I was like,
Yep.
that's a big gun.
So she saw it as well, but didn't think I saw it. And then we went to go to the registry of deeds. I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to this Stady over here for a second. So I approached the cop, and I'm like, I don't know if this guy's with you over here or not, but he's carrying a firearm, and he's either with you guys, he's not concealing it properly, or he's a potential problem. So either way, safety first. So sure as shit, he went in. I went inside, and he's over there talking to them, shaking hands and everything. And then they came walking back, and actually they came walking in the door of the registry of deeds and walked right by me. And I was like, hey, how's it going?
I just told on you guys.
I ratted you guys out. Do your job better. So anyway, that was pretty wild.
We just got a text. I don't know if you can see it.
No.
From Dana's daughter.
Was
Like,
it?
hey, and sends a picture of her TV of us.
Oh,
Hey, just waving. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
Hi, Leah. And all your friends, if you're with them.
I know. Yeah, they were watching the HBO documentary thing, and she sends me a video. There she is. Leah. Hi, Leah.
Leah Leonard.
That's my child. Yeah.
Yeah, Leah's friends love Dana.
Yeah.
I think he's just the best in the world.
Yeah, so she's down in
Hilarious.
college, and they were watching the HBO thing, and then she sends me a video, and they're like watching, and also like, look, it's Dana. Like,
Cheering.
they're all like, yeah.
So he's got a little cheering
Yeah,
squad.
that was fantastic.
He's got a little fan club.
Yeah. What up, Leah?
Oh, that's funny.
So, Leah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Yeah, I
you
will
know what I'm
too.
saying?
I'm talking to her.
I gotta pick her up next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
And then she's back for good?
For summer, yeah.
Awesome.
Good God, it was a quick year.
It was.
Junior year of college in the books.
My God.
Well, almost. Finals coming up.
Yeah, almost there.
Just me watching tape, but I'm sure they'll.
They're very busy.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are all getting ready for finals. You shouldn't be watching. Get studying, damn it.
Make us proud.
Hurry up and get that big paying job. Take care of your parents and shit. It's bullshit.
Oh my God. Yeah, she's a smarty.
She is. Yeah, she's they're all smart.
They're all
kids, thank
smarties.
God. Jesus.
And how are they are?
Good for me. That's for sure.
Nor me.
I was smart at one point in my life. Now
I used to be smart.
yeah. Now I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care to learn more.
I'm good. I'm good.
No.
I can still crush it on Jeopardy though.
Yeah.
So.
You can crush it. Look at everyone saying hi to Leah in the
Hi,
comments.
Leah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Leah is my middle child. She's junior in college, and she's doing really well. She's come back from Japan over Christmas break. She went for like a month. So yeah, I've never been there.
Yeah, I've never even been overseas. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Again, make us proud.
Yeah, seriously. So when you get that big job doing the biological pathology stuff, I need a boat. I need a beach house, and I get a trip once a year to somewhere nice. That's all.
That's all?
But well, on a motorcycle.
Oh my God. I don't want any of those things, Leo. I just want to like go shopping with you and stuff.
What is it, Leah says? We'd have to convince Tracy to fly first.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
hate flying. I don't like it at all. Really. I'll go if there's like somewhere to be and I can't,
Yeah.
I'll go on a vacation, but I don't go on vacation. I can't even remember the last time I was on a plane.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like flying. I don't understand how those big, huge things can just be in the sky. I don't get it. It's man-made and it's not natural.
Like big ships being in the ocean.
That's why I don't go on ships. I like to drive where I'm in control. But anyway.
Betty, I would look at your bike to buy it, but my problem is I don't have the money to buy it. So that's why I'm waiting for my kid to graduate so she can buy it for
me. Jessica, did I vacation? I'm in.
Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, we all need a vacation. I think when all is said and done, it's be time for a lot of us to step away and regroup and and again, we had the same conversation with I had another conversation with Scott the other day. It was, the people that say that we don't support Officer John O'Keefe and all this, and it still blows my mind that people have that thought process. But, clearly we do. And clearly when Karen is freed, this journey doesn't end. I mean, we may not find out who actually, unalived John O'Keefe, Officer John O'Keefe, but, someone's going to get locked up for something. I don't give a shit what it's for. You lock them up for perjury or you can lock them up for somebody's going to get put away. Someone's going to pay for something. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So we're going to stick around for that. I'm sure you guys will too.
Yep.
And, even our channel, we're going to continue to highlight corruption around here and continue to try to help Canton. And it's all over the place, so I'm sure I'm not going to miss out on content.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I mean, this is why we're here right now. This is what got us started. It was Karen Reed and Officer John O'Keefe, and then the Sandra Birchmore case. I mean, we found out about it kind of after the fact, but same players, same shit going on. Just en route was, just killed. He was gunned down like 30. How many times did he get shot? 30?
32 or
30, yeah. And then, Enrique is going on 200 and I got it written down here.
228 days with no updates.
Yeah. So really?
Yeah, we might be adding David Finnerty to. I think Jen actually suggested that we add Dave to our Stronger Together outings, which we should probably have one soon.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's true. Especially now that the weather's nice.
Yeah. Time to get back out there because that's not the only thing that's going on around here. So we're gonna keep fighting. I spent my nail.
Yeah, I think that we watched Trial
4. Yeah, Trial 4 was awesome.
What's Trial 4?
I never watched Trial 4. Yeah, I did. I made you watch it because everyone was talking about it at the beginning of Karen's trial because it's the what's his name? You guys help me with the name because I'm an idiot. I swear to God, I can't remember shit. Sean Ellis, thank you, Brandy. What was that lawyer's name? What's her name?
Help her out again.
Come on, Brandy, you know her name. No, what is it?
Spaghetti.
She's that awesome Boston lawyer. She's a defense attorney. And she got Sean Ellis out of prison for, same cops, same Boston. It was Boston, and they had, you have to watch. I
think I've seen it. I think you made me watch it one time.
Yeah, because it's the same freaking shit.
There it is. Yeah.
Scarpaccio. Thank you. Wicked Sight. I was like, she's amazing. She turned up at, she was at Karen's trial, I think, last year. She had business at the court, and she was outside in front of the court, like greeting everybody and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
she was
know that.
out
No
there.
kidding.
Yeah, got some pictures with people.
That's great.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we did see. I saw Trial for Coco.
Yeah, I want to say I did, but I don't recall it. So
Yeah, it's good if you want to watch it. It's on Netflix.
Cheryl said you got a picture with her.
Yeah, that's right. You guys got everyone got. She was like so happy to give them. It was great. She seems cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cheryl, did you have your billboard sign on at the time? Or?
That's an outfit now.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. Yeah, same shit, but in 1995, Suffolk County.
Yeah, okay.
And that's who Dave is dealing with now. Is
It's
Suffolk County.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, man.
It's really amazing. You know, I think that you know what's happened with David right now. You know, we have previous shows that we played. Actually, played another. We replayed it, kind of shortened it up.
Yeah. You hear that?
On Easter.
Wait, sorry, I was just gonna.
Busting someone's
Yeah, I was gonna bust someone's ass.
But Tracy put it together and threw it back out there on Easter. So, you know, if you want to know more about the Finnerty case, what's happening to David and his family it's absolutely sickening. And, you know, again, you know, she was going to come on tonight and talk about it further. The trial date, the federal trial date is on May 19th at Uncle Joe's house.
So it's coming up.
So, yeah.
I mean,
Good. Okay.
I was just gonna say, if you guys can take a day off from Karen on the 19th and go to the federal courthouse with us, it would mean the world to that family, and it would mean the world to me. So if you're not doing anything that
Because
day,
you know the family.
I
Right?
know the family. Yeah, I know the entire family. I've known them since I was a kid. So they're good people, and they don't deserve what's happening to them. And it just doesn't affect them. It affects the whole family. It affects, I mean, what their kids are going through right now. It's just, it's not cool. So
that's a Monday.
is it a Monday?
Yep.
Okay. Oh shoot, have I got to take that day off.
Yeah, I gotta put it over too.
All right, cool. All right, what else?
Oh, anybody else have anything in chat? If not, we're gonna
Go to bed.
yeah,
I'm
pretty
sore.
much. I finished eating and ready to go to sleep.
I know. That's a good idea. We should just go to sleep and watch some Hulu and some Trial 4.
Yeah, go to sleep, watch TV.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
So anyway, we'll be streaming live tomorrow. Again, joint stream with the alternate corner. I believe Kurt
will be out there in the
Kurt
morning.
will be out there in the morning, and then we'll go into the courthouse and watch Jen lie some more, and then we'll go from there. I just think that what was that baby?
Lisa, I've been in bed all day. I'm so jealous.
He's been in bed all day. You do have a broken foot, Lisa.
I know.
So,
You should take it easy.
You're walking around without your boot
thing.
on. Like, what are you doing? Put your boot on. Keep your boot on, Lisa.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's all right. But yeah, so so we'll do what we do, what we've been doing at court. The endings sometimes get a little bit chaotic because of the dynamic in front of the courthouse. There's not that big of a group, especially by the end of the day. There's only like 1 or 2 left. Scott, you probably were the only one left there after court let out today with your dead battery. So we're still there by choice. It was because your battery was dead. But again, yeah, we get the people out there, we get the team streaming and doing what they got to do, and they're doing a great job. We appreciate it, and
thank you guys for watching. It's been so great, being in the chat with you guys, and the interactions are so funny, and we appreciate you watching. So thank you, and Dylan appreciates it too.
Who's Dylan?
Oh boy.
He
Okay.
He won't watch this.
No, he's like,
He won't see this anyway. He says my voice puts him to sleep.
did you see his shirt today? He had.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we have a picture of his shirt today.
Yeah, he had this on with friggin' Dennis. No, is it? Hold on a second. I probably put my glasses on.
Yeah, I should probably put those on. Where is it, yo? There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he had the shirt on with Dennis today. Always remember. Oh, just remember, it's always Dana's fault.
That's like the worst picture of me.
It is. I was
Like,
like, I was
playing
I
guitar.
was playing guitar, doing something. Yeah.
He had all the soul in his face.
Yeah,
You know.
look, I had more than that in my face. I had some things going on at the time.
What in your face?
Nothing. You are. You are.
All right.
Leah, I need that shirt. Shut up, Leah.
I'll get them. I'll order them up for the fam.
You're supposed to be studying, damn it.
Burn.
Oh shit. We made this for this is age appropriate show, Leah. You're too young.
All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
we'll see you tomorrow morning. And it was yeah, thanks for watching. We love you so much. And appreciate your time in coming here, choosing us for your viewing needs.
Yeah, our accoutrements.
All right, good night, guys. Love you.
Good night, all. See you tomorrow.